Let's get started. Alright, so in this video, I just wanted to speak on being patient. As you saw in the picture where the rack of wine takes quite a long process to become that great product that everyone, well, most of everyone enjoys. And so the thing is, in your career, me specifically, I'll speak on like a little bit about business, a little about engineering. Basically, you going through early education, formal education system, going out into industry, gaining experience. That whole process takes time. And so when you're trying to do something very specific in your career, going from an engineer to a manager, going from working in corporate to building your own business, you have to be patient in making that happen. It's not something that's just gonna turn on with a light switch and it's gonna be profitable, or it's gonna reap the benefit that you are looking for. So you have to be patient in doing that. There are quite a few ways in making it happen. So the next piece of being able to be patient is you have to be focused. You have to be focused in the one specific thing that you're trying to do. So again, if you're trying to be an engineer, you're trying to move up to a manager, you have to be focused at being able to understand as much as you can as being the best engineer and how that applies to the manager role. And if you're you're striking out and going into business, whatever that business per se, you want to sell bowls or something along that line, you have to be very good at understanding who likes bowls, understanding the demographic and being able to make sure that in the demographic in the marketplace, and understanding how to make the best bowl possible from your idea, your vision. And so that thing takes patience, but it also takes focus. And with those two being put together, it requires a lot of testing, right? So it requires a ton of testing of being able to figure out which strategy, which tactics make a successful outcome for you. So you have to put those pieces in play. And last, which focus basically mirrors distractions. So you have to figure out a way to block out distractions. And I would say what it would be more interesting is to understand what is actually distracting you. If you look at your time throughout the day, and from 10 to 12 o'clock or from 10 to 4 o'clock, take note of what you're actually doing that needs to get done, and then what you're actually doing that doesn't need to get done, and compare them against one another and figure out the end result. Did you really get what you were trying to do done based on actually working, and then actually not working, basically being distracted by some form of social media, some form of news or something along that line. And then start to figure out how to remove some of those distraction barriers, and then that will basically make you become more focused, make you be able to test more things, make you be able to be more patient, and actually it reduce the amount of patience that you would have to have. Because if you're trying to do something over a year and you figured out how to do it over 3 months, you've really figured out how to be focused. You really figured out how to test different things and analyze the data between your tests and figure out which things work really well, and you've been able to figure out how to remove distractions. And so you got to put all those pieces together to really become very patient. Just like wine, being able to go from grapes to being the great wine product that it is, you have to be patient and do a lot of testing, a lot of focus, and remove all the what I would call distractions or barriers from creating a very high quality product. So again, if you're trying to be very focused and doing that next thing in your career, if you're trying to build that company, you have to be very patient in making it happen. Doesn't mean that you have to take forever to do what you're trying to do. It just means that you have to basically let it run its course. You have to do a lot of testing, understanding what is needed to make that successful moves to the next step, and figure out how to be very focused and remove distractions and be patient. And that's basically it, guys. So leave some comments below, subscribe to our channel, let us know what you think. Talk to you soon. See ya.